Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another rant. I'm going to be showing you some allegations involving Snoop Dogg. It's crazy because I actually follow him on Instagram. I might unfollow, but I don't want to because when I especially when I've been on Instagram looking at his videos, he actually does he does not fail, honestly, man. But if the allegations are true, he could be facing a lot of time. Again, like, let me explain what he does on Instagram that maybe why I recommend you guys follow him. He does a lot of short videos. He's not really in the videos, but he posts like random short videos that are really funny. And then there are times he'll edit it, he'll include his music. So he'll do a remix, he'll include his music along with the short videos. And although you don't see him in the videos, but it's like he's actually giving us something to laugh at the same time be surprised too. But rather than me mumbling about his Instagram, let me read the article that you see in front of you. So this is gonna be something new, because I feel maybe when I do those short clip videos where you see me post a picture up, maybe it doesn't catch your interest, but I think this will. So the article says Snoop Dogg sued for alleged alleged sexual assault days before Super Bowl LV1 halftime show performance. A woman is suing the rapper and his friend Don Magic Juwan for sexual battery and sexual assault. Snoop Dogg denies the allegations. This is posted by Joey Nolfi or whatever. A woman has filed a lawsuit against Snoop Dogg and his longtime friend Don Magic Juan days before the rapper is set to perform at the Super Bowl LV1 halftime show. Or is it LVI? I don't know, whatever. Let's get straight to the point, actually. According to court documents filed in California and obtained by EW, more like should be DW because she's annoying, the woman referenced as Jane Doe alleges that the 50-year-old violated the Trafficking Victims Protection Act and committed sexual battery and sexual assault. Snoop Dogg again has denied the allegations. The complaint seeks monetary and punitive damages for an incident that reportedly occurred on May 29, 2013, when the plaintiff, described as a professional dancer and spokesmodel who also worked for and performed with Snoop Dogg, alleges that she and a friend attended one of the rapper's shows at Club Heat Ultra Lounge in Anaheim, California. They reportedly accompanied Juan as he left the venue, with Doe recalling that her friend left the group after midnight. Doe allegedly asked to be taken home. Instead, Doe says she was taken home to Juan's home, where she fell asleep and allegedly woke up to him forcing oral sex on her at around 4 a.m. Can you believe this, guys? I don't know if this is true, but like, if they have more evidence that they're able to dig up, unless they kind of pressure him to if they pressure him to like admit the allegations, then he's screwed. Because you have the right, like the police say, even when you do get compromised, they always say you have the right to remain silent before you go to court. Again, let's get straight to the point. Staying off topic. So according to the suit, Juan later took her to a studio where Snoop Dogg filmed his series Snoop Dogg's Double G News Network, where Doe alleges that the rapper followed her into a bathroom and forced her to perform oral sex on him. The suit says the alleged incident left her panicked and terrified, as well as afraid for her safety and for her life. She says she was asked to take a photo with Snoop after she emerged from the bathroom and that she complied because she was mortified and fearing for her safety. So, like I mentioned before, this a lot has to do with because I'm assuming the girl that was with him probably was a big fan. This is what happens when you get really excited, when you feel too comfortable in the beginning, and later then you start to realize something's off with this guy. Because just because he happens to be a big celebrity, you think nothing bad will come to you. But they put on a mask these days. These celebrities, that's why you have to be aware of your surroundings. Again, this woman was thinking she was not that he was no other creep, but it was just somebody who's just trying to make money. He's trying to make his career again. Just because this man has a career does not mean he won't take the risk of sabotaging it. Again, let's get straight to the point. In a statement provided to EW on Friday, a representative for Snoop Dogg called the accusations meritless and part of a self-enrichment shakedown scheme timed to his Super Bowl performance. The rep said Snoop Dogg has never had any sexual encounter whatsoever with plaintiff. Are you sure, plaintiff? Considering and usually I'm not the one to judge rappers, but again, a lot of the rappers tend to get laid. That's in the thing about the game. When it comes to the game, like the more money you have, the more popular you are. Obviously, they're gonna take this opportunity to get laid again because they're trying to make a name for themselves. Again, people will brag about it, the amount of women they did it with, and you clearly have to realize that the mentality is when it comes to being a music artist, and then when you have a lot of money, we see a lot of like scandals like this where although they shoot a lot of these performers, they want to do whatever is possible to get laid, again to be with a woman, get as many people to surround them in their you could say in their succubus domain. But here Snoop Dogg is possibly an incubus. Like maybe he has been. I remember when he was in his 40s, he was with a 22-year-old girl. So you're telling me he's never had any sexual encounters before? That's pretty weird. That doesn't make any sense, honestly. This is actually the rep that said this with the plaintiff. Like, you gotta be really kidding me, because that just comes off as like the guy's obviously lying. He's not telling the truth. And I'm not talking to Snoop Dogg, I'm talking about the rep. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Because these performances, I think Snoop Dogg himself admitted like that he's been in relationships. When you're in the game, when it comes to being a performer, that's what people want. They want to be with lots of women. They want to be with a lot of I can't really say the word because I don't want to get again, it's have to be appropriate. They get explicit with other people because they paid them to do it. Yeah, they know there's have money if that's the only opportunity to get laid again. And my point is that's what when it comes to these performances, they know they have opportunity to get with anybody. But the thing is that once it gets to a certain point, those that have all this money, they have all this power, sometimes they become mentally deranged to the point where now they can take advantage of something without anybody noticing, and they're gonna do it behind closed doors, and that could be possibly he. I'm not to say he did this. Again, we'll find out. But like I said, when you're a performer, chances are you will look for that opportunity to get laid again, to be with someone, and to be with more than one person again, because it's to fill their ego. And then let's go straight back to the article. Her scheme involves concocting a legal complaint as an anonymous Jane Doe plaintiff and knowing full well it can be a public document. Filing this complaint late Wednesday, only 3 days before the Super Bowl. The statement continued in the complaint she manufactures an occurrence of more than 8 years ago in 2013 for false allegations that are similar to what she filed using her own name as the plaintiff in December 2021 with the California Department of Fair Employment Housing. And the reason why I speed up for a bit, I actually want to say something important. Unfortunately, there are women that will claim false allegations. You know why? Like, for those who are not sure of themselves, who are still clueless, again, a lot of it when a person happens to be big, when they have a lot of money. This is not always the case, but it can be. But it's kind of like Bill Cosby in his situation. I'm not saying he isn't guilty. Again, when someone tends to have a lot of money, when someone tends to be really popular and they make a name for themselves, again, there are people who will try to look for that opportunity. I'm not victim blaming. Again, there are people who look for this opportunity to try and ruin their careers. They'll try to get them in jail. Why? Because they want to sue for money. When they sue that person, chances are they'll have to owe them that much if they believe that the allegations are true. And it all depends on the court. It doesn't matter, even if there was evidence, depending on how people feel. It's also depending on the majority feel. So if the majority feel that he's guilty, yeah, chances are his life could be ruined for the rest of his life. And you know who's to blame? The majority. Even if there's no proof, he didn't do anything. Again, this can happen. Again, I'm not saying I don't know if there's a way to prevent it, because you can't really decide when you're in the courtroom. You have to stay quiet. Again, you have to hear the judge, you have to hear the jury, and they'll tell you if the defendant is guilty or not. Because these are just, again, even though these are claims, It's really annoying because like we don't know for sure if he really did it. And again, people do it out of trying to ruin someone else's life. And again, it's happened to several. And it sucks for those people because like I personally, and although I don't want to seem like a threatening person, I personally, if someone tries to set someone up, if especially if they didn't do anything, I feel that person should go to hell for that again. And it makes them seem like not only a snitch, on top of them being like a freaking like demon on top of it, like because they know they're just simply miserable, trying to make someone else miserable because the rest of probably their life isn't any better, so they have to take advantage of it and make it feel like they have to take it away from somebody because that's the only way they feel good about themselves, and they feel like now they have something to live for by tormenting that person and making them go through it as part of their trauma, stress, all that, like all that's to do with that scenario. And again, will affect them, and then there is no reason to forgive that person whatsoever. And again, let me continue with this new paragraph. It should be the final. Doe says in the complaint that she suffered anxiety, stress, depression, nightmares, sleep disturbances, post-traumatic stress, headaches, severe emotional distress, and physical ailments after the alleged encounters. She says she attempted to resolve the situation in a private meeting on Tuesday, but the parties failed to come to an agreement and the suit was filed after. As the suit outlines, the rapper shared the following Instagram post referencing Gold Digger season in the aftermath of the alleged mediation. And again, you can tell that he's really big on Instagram. That's why I was suggesting you guys follow him. We don't know for sure whether he is guilty. Like I said, like let's scroll down here. It should show his Instagram. For anything, he could be innocent. Like like I'm saying, like I'm not saying that what he could be doing is possibly is fair or is right. I can't. I'm not the judge of that. Again, because we don't have the camera evidence, we don't have footage, we don't have text messages of him admitting or him getting caught. Again, I don't like to judge others. And look, with the you can tell out of the 16 million followers, I'm one of them. I'm part of it. Again. But like I can tell you, he doesn't seem like a bad person. Like again, we'll only find out if you like. I'm not gonna play stupid though. Reason being why I even follow him, I like his music again, and he does short videos like I do. Like, and he kind of inspired me as well. On top of like being a famous rapper, again, like if someone can dig up some information, that's up to you. Like you said, Gold Digger season. Like no pun intended again, but if someone even knows about Snoop Dogg again, like it's not best to ask in my opinion. Might as well wait if someone unless someone he knows he can trust is willing to communicate, is willing to like bring it up with him. I'm sure he doesn't mind, but I don't want I'd rather be it would be best not it would be best that it wouldn't be his fans asking him again because it'd be really awkward and comfortable for both sides. But again, like this could be the end, this could still be the beginning. We'll find out sooner or later. And also be sure to check for upcoming videos later in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.